Hey, what's up? What is up, everybody? How we doing tonight? I'm back. First live stream in a while. I think it's been a couple weeks at this point, but um, I figured I'm on vacation this week. Um, so that means, I actually do have to be up early tomorrow for an appointment, but I'm on vacation. I'm just taking it easy. A lot of stuff has happened since a few things, a few fairly major things have happened since the last live stream that I did. So, I figured I would you know, figured I would come on here and do a live stream cuz it's been a while. And we're going to talk about a few things tonight. Um as you can tell from the title of this live stream, I'm going to touch on no, I probably won't go, like, super in depth, but I'll just, like, touch on, Stunt Pilot at Silverwood, F.L.Y finally opening at Fantasyland, as well as, the new GCI steel track, which is something else that completely just happened, out of nowhere. We'll talk more about that. I'm sure all of you guys have heard about that, but, yeah, let's just wait for a few more people to get in here. We have some more people coming in, joining the stream. So we'll wait another minute or two and let some more people funnel in here, and then we can get, discussing all of this exciting news in the industry. Um there's not a lot happening in the industry compared to what there usually is at this time of the year. Um so this stuff is pretty exciting. I mean, all of this stuff is really exciting regardless. So especially this year. Hey Jay, how you doing? It's been a while. Welcome to the Ride Majestic, where you will be dropped 320 feet at 95 miles per hour, right? Right. Nobody else will understand that except me and Jay. So, all right, we got a couple more people here. Just wait for a few more to get in. See if anybody else is going to join before we jump into things. Welcome to anybody that's new here. Hi there, Golden Dubia. I don't recognize you from before, so welcome to my live stream if this is your first time, and welcome everybody. Welcome all of you, even though you've been here before, or if you haven't been here before, extra welcome. Thank you for joining. So, yeah, yeah. Hey there, Alex. How you doing? Yeah, it's not really Coaster Cafe. I mean, I guess you can call it that if you want to, but yeah, I if you guys can't tell, I'm pretty much done with the Coaster Cafe thing. I mean, I'll do like little spin-offs, or whatever here and there. Like I've done late night cafes and stuff like that before. But as far as the planned out, like, where I follow a format, do trivia and all that kind of stuff. Um, I know I said when I quit doing Coaster Cafe every week that I might do an episode here or there. I really just don't feel the desire to do that, to be honest. So, I mean, it's all pretty much the same thing. I mean, we're kind of doing that here, talking about some of the news and doing Q&A. No trivia, unfortunately. I don't have any questions for you guys. Oh, you might use that idea in a video. I can't wait to see that. That'll be fun. Yeah, Velocicoaster looks amazing. Uh, oh, Cedar Point went back to reservations for pass holders? I did not know that. Well, Thank you for telling me that because I was not aware. Was not aware of that. Would have thought I would have got like, an email about that, some kind of email from the park, but I didn't get anything. Um yeah, thank you, Matt. Thank you. Almost at 4,000. Yeah, I'm almost at 4,000 subs. That's pretty darn exciting. I mean, to think, it's been actually in a week. It'll be a week from today actually. It'll be 2 years since I uploaded my first video. Um it's crazy to think I have, 4,000 subscribers now. That's nuts. So, if you guys haven't noticed, I'm drinking some Heineken tonight. Um I just decided, you know what? I'm on vacation. I'm gonna relax tonight. Just have a couple cold ones. Heineken is my favorite. I love Heineken beer. It's my favorite beer out there, to be honest. It's my personal favorite. Um, thank you. The quilt, yeah, that's I got that. A lot of people comment on that. It's really nice. It looks even better in person. I mean, it's hard to see the actual colors on here. It's kind of washed out. But I got that for Christmas when I was really young, and it just sat, you know, in a box or something like that for probably at over 10 years. And then when I started doing live streams, I thought of this and I'm like, you know what? That'd make a pretty good background. So here we are. Oh, they said on Twitter. Okay. How many minutes ago? 7 minutes ago, this started. Yeah, at this point, I don't think Six Flags is doing a 2021 announcement video. It's not going to happen. No, it's not weird. It's just personal preference. There's other people that think that way too. All right. Well, we've been talking for about 7.5 minutes now. I'm gonna discuss the first thing I wanted to discuss on here. Is Stunt Pilot, the new RMC Raptor, which was announced for Silverwood in Idaho, um, on the 17th. So 4 days ago, this was announced. Um, Based on the animated rendering, it has a red and white color scheme. I think the color scheme looks great. It really pops. If it's actually going to be those colors, it might not be, but it looks really nice in the animation. Stunt Pilot, not the best name. I think they could have done better maybe, but not a terrible name. The logo looks pretty nice. Has a really nice theme because they used to have these air shows at the park, apparently, and they stopped doing them over 20 years ago. And you know, watching the announcement video for Stunt Pilot, when it first started, the video is talking about the history, like, oh, 1996, we ended this aircraft show and it was a huge draw for many years, but due to an accident, we had to decide to stop the show. So I thought they were just announcing that this air show was going to come back. And it says they're bringing back the spirit of that in the form of a roller coaster. I'm just like, what? Like, I did not actually expect Silverwood to announce a new roller coaster, and the fact that they're getting a single rail. Everybody's been saying this for years that Silverwood needs to get this, and you know, I'm stoked that it's finally happening because it only makes sense. RMC is right down the road from Silverwood. Um, it just makes sense. It's a perfect ride for Silverwood, and they're finally getting it. It's a clone, but who cares? Like, everybody can, like, pretty much everybody who rides Wonder Woman or Railblazer, consider those some of the best coasters in the world. Like, those things look insane. And another thing about Stunt Pilot, it's going to have 10 cars per train instead of 8 like on the other single rails that have opened so far, which means that that back row ride, which is already obviously so insane and whippy, it's just going to be even more insane now. Wow. I mean, Wonder Woman and Wonder Woman and Railblazer, Both look like amazing rides, and this is going to be amazing for Silverwood. I'm so glad for them. Glad that they're finally getting this. It's just perfect. There's not really much else to say that hasn't been said. I mean, it's an RMC Raptor. I could go on about how it's a great ride, bang for your buck, blah blah blah. Like, yeah, we all know that. It's amazing. It's perfect for Silverwood. So that's pretty much all there is to say about that. Oh, and also um hopefully it has decent theming to go along with it. That'd be really cool if it did, especially since they're trying to pay homage to the air shows of the past. And I think they'll have at least a little bit of theming in the queue line. Hopefully they do anyway. You know. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, if the station is hangar themed, that would be really cool. And if they don't do that, they're really missing out. It's a really missed opportunity if they don't do that. I bet they will though. I bet they will do that. Um, yeah, that'd be really cool. Play Hangar 18 by Megadeth. Yeah. How about anybody in here? Hangar 18 by Megadeth? How about that? That'd be awesome. Hangar 18, I know too much. Bow, 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 bow. All right. Why isn't there a fly POV yet? Well, I'm actually glad you brought that up. Uh, I didn't know if there was yet because I hadn't seen one, and I was gonna maybe look it up and watch it here, but apparently there isn't one yet. So it probably would have popped up for me if there was one available. I'm sure everybody'd be posting it. But that segues into the next segment of the show. We have Fantasyland. Their launched Vekoma flying coaster, which is also the longest flying coaster in the world, the only launch flying coaster, um, opened. It opened a couple days ago, like 3 or 4 days ago, at Fantasyland. Finally, it's been under construction since 2016, along with the new Rookburg area of the park. I've watched videos of the ride operating and looking at the air. Yeah, it looks great. I mean, it looks like a really fun, super smooth ride, based on the off-ride footage. Doesn't look crazy intense, but looks can be deceiving. Maybe it's more intense than it appears. I don't think it's meant to be a super intense ride. It just looks really fun. Um, Rookburg looks amazing. I mean, Fantasyland has knocked it out of the park once again. Um, so congratulations to them. They finally got their new coaster open after 4 years. Yeah, that's crazy. It's been under construction since the same year that Terran opened. Terran opened in 2016, and they've been working on this project ever since then. So, you know, it's just great, especially in a year like 2020, that we can have something like that to just like be like, okay, this is awesome. Like this is happening. Um that's just really cool. But yeah, if you haven't watched videos yet, you can look up videos. Coaster Studios has a video. I'm sure there's a lot of other operating, and you can check it out for yourself. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. Mission Ferrari. Oh my god. Yeah. So curious about that ride. There's a lot of mystery to that. Thank you, David. Thank you once again. Appreciate it. All right. The last thing that I have here, GCI's hybrid steel track. Um, we know more info. Finally, we have more info about this mysterious GCI track. So another thing that also happened in the last few days, about 5 days or so ago, um, Steel Track was spotted on White Lightning at Fun Spot Orlando. They were putting the GCI Steel Track onto a small portion of White Lightning, and they just did a very small portion of the ride. They've actually released GCI released a POV of White Lightning with that steel track, and it's literally just like 2 or 3 seconds of the ride. It just flies over the track. So they must be testing the track out. And GCI has actually just today they announced more information. 2 years at this point. Um, so the um the steel track, according to GCI's website, they have track facts on here. The trains that can be used on this new steel track, there's four options. It says Millennium Flyer trains, Mini Millennium Flyer trains, and fit to customers trains. So I'm actually just seeing that right now. That is crazy. I mean, so they can pretty much do anything. It sounds like this track is really flexible. Um, wow. Yeah. What trains you can use on this track. Like it says, they can retro for elements, it says the new steel track allows for some new ride elements not able to be done with current rides. The new track is fully capable of inverting, being used in a launch application, and traveling high stress elements not possible with wood. Uses our patent holds free apparently. The patent pending GCI steel track system has no welds. The track is a full rivet based system. Um, and this is something that's really cool about this track that I thought as well with looking at what's going on with White Lightning. It says the true hybrid. So it says on GCI's website, other hybrid attractions feature either wooden supports with steel track or steel supports with wooden track. This system allows for a seamless transition between steel sections of track and wood sections of track on any style support system. So just like with White Lightning operating now with a small portion of steel track, um, they can make we can now make for real like true hybrid track roller coasters. So we can have a new class of coasters now, basically with steel and wood track on one ride, a true hybrid, which is pretty exciting to think about. I mean, that's nuts. And then maintainability. This is the last thing on this page here. Um, Says GCI Steel Track makes up. So it sounds like they're really marketing this. They're pushing this track as kind of a do it all type of like system. Like they can do a lot of stuff with this track, and I think RMC can do a lot of that stuff. I don't know if they can necessarily do all of that. I don't think RMC is doing something completely new, really exciting, and I just can't wait to see what the future holds. I have a feeling that somebody has ordered a coaster that somehow incorporates this new track already, and maybe they were just wanting to test it on White Lightning. So yeah, okay. TRNM. Hey there. Thank you. It's going pretty good. Thank you. Got your new mic today. That's awesome. Congrats on that. That should really help you out in the future. So that's awesome. Yeah, I'm sure that the steel track will be used for the invert. It will come down to what is more cheap, GCI or RMC. I believe that right now the GCI option will probably be cheaper just because it's a new concept and the the demand isn't necessarily there for it yet. Where I'm pretty sure RMCs have gone up in price a little bit over the years because there's so much demand for them now that they had to raise the prices. Um, Still cheap compared to other options. Yeah, track some of Wildcat at Hershey Park. Add some new elements to it. Maybe they'll add a couple inversions. I mean, that'd be pretty awesome. See, I heard rumors that a park in the New England region bought a Chance Hyper GTX. I don't know how true that is. Wow, yeah, that'd be really exciting. I haven't heard anything about that, so I don't know. in the New England region, maybe it could be like lake compounds. I could see lake compounds getting something like that. That would actually be really perfect. The trains that can go on the GCI track, it's very flexible. They can retrofit the track options, although the retrofit option is kind of like a all-inclusive type of option. So hey, Joy, good to see you here. Thanks for joining. Oh, it's fine that it's off topic. I'm pretty much done talking about all those three news things. So let's see. Wonder if King's Dominion got the standard free spin or a bigger free layout that could possibly be a little bigger. But then I saw somewhere it might be actually a little smaller. It'd be cool to see some kind of custom layout with. I mean, they can't really do anything that they haven't done already with the 40 free spin model. But what is up? Poster I might even cover. So sure, yeah, good thinking. The stream is really lagging tonight, really freezing up here. So we'll try to continue on here. After last week, I just want to say how much I appreciate. Thank you so much, Joy. I appreciate it. I try to be as positive as I can for the community, be like a positive advocate for, in the community. Um, that's what I'm all about, kind of. I'm a very positive person, and I really appreciate the kind words. I mean, it's just I do believe that, and thank you for supporting me, because you really do. You support my channel a lot, so I really appreciate it. Wonder Woman, not Golden Lasso. I'm not gonna get too into it here. You can find the information pretty easily if you go on Instagram, but there's a very very well known coaster enthusiast, very big enthusiast who was 26. He's 20. Confirmed that it was true. He was doing this, and also appreciate peace. Yeah, this stream is just. See if we can do something here. I know this looks terrible, but it seems like it might help a little bit. So. Love your channel. Thank you so much for the compliment. Really appreciate it. Absolutely. Let's focus on the positive stuff, But, obviously we'll discuss the things that need to be discussed, but also let's be more positive. And that means just, being better human beings, myself included. There's things we can all work on for sure. So YouTube does not like my lights. That's true. That is true. So true. So yeah, thoughts? I mean, thoughts on anything going on in the industry like the GCI track or Stunt Pilot, F.L.Y opening. Any kind of thought, anything that we haven't really touched upon with that. Who do I think will get the next Raptor? Kentucky Kingdom, Six Flags Magic Mountain, and Six Flags Great Adventure. And the water park in South Dakota. They will get the next Raptors. Does that count? I'm going with it. Hello, Crazy Coaster. Good to have you on here again. Yeah, I also cannot wait to see a POV of Fly. I'm pretty excited about that. No, well, that's the answer I'm going with. Um, Besides those parks that are mostly pretty much confirmed to get one, I think, boy, I don't know. The thing is about the Raptor is that it was designed by RMC to be a very good fit for a lot of parks. So there are a lot of parks where a Raptor would be perfect, which means there are a lot of you can't really narrow down a whole lot, you know. So yeah. Joy said that Fly doesn't look as intense as she had wished, but it still looks phenomenal. I agree. I was thinking it might be a little more intense than it actually looks like it is. I heard somewhere they had to actually lower the launch speed because it was more intense than they wanted it to be. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's more intense than it actually looks like, but it definitely does look like it's just more of a graceful experience with some really thrilling elements. And it doesn't really have like a lot of like it doesn't have like the whole like dark ride aspect to it. It seems like a lot of people thought it would. I think there might be a tiny bit of that at the beginning of the ride, but nothing too crazy. Coaster keychain. If you want to know what I think about Velocicoaster, one of my most recent videos from about a month or two ago, I actually made a video about Velocicoaster, discussing my thoughts in depth on it. So go check out that video. In short, though, it looks absolutely incredible. So that's the too long don't read version of it. What do I think is happening at Cedar Point? There's probably a seagull taking a dump on a raptor. No, I, I don't. I mean, can you elaborate on that for real though? Like, I don't know. I mean, what do you mean exactly? Like happening at Cedar Point? Like as far as what? Is there something I don't know about that I should know about that's going on? Yes, Joy, I agree. Let's get those raptors everywhere for sure. Yeah, I Kentucky Kingdom will get a raptor, I believe. Oh yeah, that double spine track, you know it's real when you see that for sure. Make my store 100% off for an hour only. Even if I wanted to do that, I don't have the option to do that, you know, because I still have to charge at the very minimum what Teespring says I have to charge in order to pay for the product itself. And then I make my own price, which determines how much of a profit I get, you know. So I don't have the option to give you 100% off. Oh, the markings by the antique cars. I don't really know. I did do a video. One of my most recent videos is discussing those markers in that antique car area. So you can go check out that video I did about Cedar Point if you want more in-depth thoughts on it. But there could be so many things going on back there. Who knows? See, fly theming is out of this world. B&M's flying coaster lifts freak me out, so I accept just a launch. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure those lifts are really freaky. I haven't been on one, but I can imagine just looking straight down at the ground like that, like pulled up, like, you know, tilted underneath the track. Like that's probably pretty intimidating, I feel like. Oh yeah, T4 baby. Kentucky Kingdom T4 in 2021. How many coasters have double spine Intamin track? Quite a few at this point. I mean, a good handful. Sky Rush, Flying Aces, Red Force, um, Intimidator 305, Velocicoaster. There's quite a few at this point. The new Impulse coaster in China. I think a flat ride at best will go there. Too small for a coaster. Yeah, the antique car area itself is too small for a coaster. But there's a lot of things they could do back in that area to fit a coaster in. Or who knows? Maybe they'll put like a family coaster in that area, you know? Who knows? I mean, Cedar Point could use a good modern family coaster, something like Fire Chaser Express. Gravity Group Woody? Okay, that'd be awesome for sure. What do I think Falcon's flight will look like? You're not going to see it. It's not going to happen. uh, Coaster keychain. Good question. Looking for a mic for your channel. What is your budget? What is your budget for a microphone? I don't know a ton of stuff about microphones, but I watch a lot of microphone reviews and stuff, and I might be able to help you if you tell me like a price range. Personally, I use right here. I use the Audio Technica AT2035. My awesome best friend got me this as a gift last year, back in December for my birthday and Christmas. Um, and this is an XLR microphone. It's not USB, it's XLR. So you have to have an XLR cable and hook it up to an audio interface. And then, like, I have a USB audio interface that hooks up to my computer, but I plug the XLR microphone into the audio interface. Um, the whole kit that has like this boom arm, the pop filter, the microphone, the XLR cable, and the audio interface. It costs like $250. I think it's like $250 it costs. Um, so I don't know what your price range is. Oh, 150 is your budget. Okay. Okay. Um, if 150 is your budget, um, oh yeah, streaming has been smoother the last several minutes. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you. Um, oh my god. I didn't think anybody would actually ask that, or I was really hoping everybody would forget about that phase of my YouTube career. G Money says, "Will you bring back the old thumbnails with the red background and the gasping emojis for one video, please?" I was actually thinking about going back and updating all of those thumbnails for my videos because they're absolutely terrible. And I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I'm not going back to that. Um, Crazy Coaster, that's a good point. They can really cram something into a really tight spot, like Boardwalk Bullet. That's a very good point. I don't think Cedar Point will do something like that, but you never know. I mean, they could do something like that. Um, oh, hey, Stanford Bridge. Thank you for popping in quick. Really appreciate it. So, hope you're having a good night. Okay, so Wait, crazy coaster. You said for a camera. Is 150 your budget for a microphone or a camera or both? I would suggest researching your own and finding a good, decent, you know, decently priced USB microphone. I use like a $20 USB microphone for a really long time. It's made by Fifine. It's a company, Fifine, and it's a clip-on lapel mic. It's a USB mic. That's the mic that I used from like February of 2019 until December of 2019. I did very minimal post processing on my voice, and it sounded great. So, or it sounded really good for the price. I mean, it sounded really good. Could I see Millennium Flyers on Blue Streak? I think that would provide a good experience, but I don't think they'll do that. Jolly Rogers, I have no idea. Probably nothing. Really small boardwalks. They never really get anything. Very small park. Like how I have a video for everything. Well, thank you. Thank you. Laptop microphone. Do not use a laptop microphone. Joy says, "I love your own cringe." Haha. Do you know if thank you for that. Um, do you know if White Lightning will keep wood sections of the track in addition to the new prototype track? I can't imagine having two kinds of track on the same coaster. Yeah, for right now, there are two styles of track, wood and steel. It's the first true hybrid. So Joy, I agree. Blue Streak is underrated. And I know Matt from Downhill Adrenaline is gonna absolutely be fanboying over you saying that. Because that's his favorite coaster. But yeah, Blue Streak is underrated. I agree. They need to bring back those buzz bars though. If they brought back the trains and after 95, they put the new trains on. If they brought back the old trains without the headrests and with the buzz bars, no seat dividers, Blue Streak would be so amazing. Yeah, Exterminator is a fun ride. It's a really good mouse. 11 in a row on White Lightning, nice. I did 11 in a row. Or not 11 in a row, 11 throughout the whole day on Ravine Flyer 2 a couple years ago. Oh yeah, Joy, you did say Exterminator is like your favorite ride at Kennywood, right? Sorry to put you on blast here. Um, that's fine. I mean, I'm fine with that. That's, your opinion. Yeah, Blue Streak is still good. If they put the buzz bars on it, oh my gosh, it would be so so good. Yeah, Blue Streak. Oh yeah, Beast with buzz bars and no headrests. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize until just a few days ago actually that Beast opened with the buzz bars. That would be incredible. I mean, I love the Beast as it is. Beast is in my top 20. I love the Beast, but if it has buzz bars, it would be so much more comfortable. Oh, Canopy Coaster. Good to see you here. Thank you for joining. If you guys don't know Canopy Coaster, go check out his channel. He does really good reviews. But you said Raven is the one I wish I could have ridden with just buzz bars. Did Raven open with buzz bars? Now, tell me if Raven, oh my god, Raven with buzz bars. That sounds incredible. I mean, I love Raven. Really intense ride. I just love it. It's a great ride. But it had buzz bars. I mean, that I could not imagine that. That sounds insane. Yeah, I did see the Coaster Studios video. Yeah. Um hey, no problem. It's your personal preference. If you like Exterminator that much, that is awesome. That's awesome that you get that much enjoyment out of it. It is a very fun ride to ride with family and friends. I'll definitely agree. Definitely would not be the same if you're riding it all by yourself. So, because most likely to close forever. No, let's not talk about that. Um, See, Raven had buzz bars until 2000, I think. Some old pictures show them. I can try to find one. Okay. Yeah, I would love to see that. Man, I'm gonna actually look that up. I want see if I can find any pictures. Yeah, because I didn't know Raven had buzz bars. That's crazy. I mean, I believe it did. I'm sure it had them, but like I totally believe you. But it's just like what craziness. I'm looking at some pictures from when the Raven was new. The wood is obviously new, and it says 1995 on the pictures, but they're not. The pictures aren't zoomed in close enough to see the buzz bars. So, um, okay. The oldest coaster I've ridden. I'm glad you asked. I can proudly say I've ridden the oldest coaster, the oldest operating coaster in the world. Leap the Dips at Lakemont Park. That was about 10 years ago. Great ride, really good ride. So I've actually the oldest coaster I've ridden is the oldest coaster that you can ride, and it's probably I don't know 7 or 8 hours from where I live. Has Pantheon started testing? Way back, very early 2020. It did a couple like poll tests, like very partial tests, but it never did like full circuit testing as far as anyone knows. Okay, Joy says, agree with the solo rides comment. My hubby drove me around on a coaster trip this year, and it was different riding coasters by myself. He doesn't do coasters, lol. He took his few obligatory ride. Oh, man, that stinks. You had to ride it all by yourself. Personally, I typically don't mind riding coasters by myself. I was more just talking about Exterminator, like riding a wild mouse would be more fun with family and friends. But yeah, I mean, even just riding anything. I don't mind riding coasters by myself. I've done it quite a bit, but that kind of stinks that your husband drives you around, but he doesn't ride coasters with you. I get it. It's not for everybody. No, no, you cannot. You are not 21. I know for a fact you are not 21, so you cannot have one. Be responsible. Second oldest coaster you rode was Thunderhawk. Nice, nice. Let's see. He helps plan the trips and parks and all. Haha, does your wife ride coasters with you? Unfortunately, due to health issues, my wife really isn't able to go to amusement parks and ride coasters and stuff like that. But she used to ride them, and we have ridden coasters together in the past. She really enjoys coasters, so she does really enjoy coasters. Okay, Canopy Coaster. You said go to 240, but there's no link or anything there that I can see. Hey, I'm pretty good. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm assuming you meant to put a link there when you said go to 240. Probably a video showing the buzz bars. No, the link hasn't posted. I don't see any link at all. Um, okay, 48 hours at Holiday World 95 by Sean Flaherty. I'll check that out. Let's see, 48 hours at Holiday World. Sean Flaherty 240. I will check that out. Oh, I've actually watched this video before, I think. Yeah, I've seen this video before. Let's check out those buzz bars. Yep, there it is. There's the buzz bars and Raven. Man, I've never really heard anybody talk about the ride experience on a Raven with buzz bars, surprisingly. So, am I going to any Halloween events? Probably just Cedar Point, possibly Kings Island. I'm not really too big on the Halloween events myself. I just kind of still go and just ride coasters as normal. So, any park plans before the end of the year? Um, once again, probably just Cedar Point, maybe Kings Island again. That's about it. You know, I don't really agree with Kennywood needing an RMC Raptor. I feel like they've really they have Skyrocket and Steel Curtain, which are both like major thrill coasters that feature a lot of inversions or kind of focus on inversions and elements like that. Um, I feel like a Raptor at Kenny would be kind of redundant with both of those rides there, but certainly wouldn't complain if they added one. Oh yeah, the fifth drop on Raven that would be so good. I mean, it's already so good as it is. Cedar Point was really crowded yesterday. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't go. Joy, Canopy Coaster informed me that the buzz bars apparently were replaced in 2000. So I guess in 2000 they were replaced. Oh, Saturday. Okay, Saturday. Makes more sense. If they close Exterminator, I'm going to protest. Well, I have a feeling Joy's going to protest with you on that. So, yeah, the laterals on Raven really good. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, if they decide to get rid of Magnum, I would absolutely protest too. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well. We're almost an hour in now. I think I'm going to end the stream here. I mentioned very early on, I do actually have to get up pretty early for important stuff that I have to attend to. So I should probably get to bed pretty soon here. Um, but yeah, I thank you guys for joining me again on this random live stream. And no, I have not been to Little America, unfortunately. Hopefully one day I'll get out there, ride the rare toboggan credit, but I have not been there. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Once again, thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of the night. Stay safe out there, stay healthy, and I'll be working on another video soon. If you haven't seen the new video I released yet, I did release a new video today. So I'm as you might have noticed, I'm trying to get back to more of a regular video schedule. Releasing videos more frequently and not going 2 weeks without releasing one. So there's that. If you haven't seen it, I'll be working on another one soon, and I'll probably be doing another live stream at some point in the next week or so. So yeah, have a good night, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, take care, everyone. This is Coaster Daddy. Bye.